Hey, everybody, this is Tea Time with the Diva. Grab your tea, grab your coffee, because we're going to get into it. This tea time is dedicated to Blueface mom. Who's Blueface? Krishan. Blueface. Krishan just had her baby boy, and many question as to why Blueface was not in attendance at the hospital, part of the IG Live, when Krishan gave birth to their baby boy. Listen, Krishan responded and said, I ain't even invite him because I didn't want that bad energy there. Okay. Blueface mom responds. And she says something that had me baffled. I'm sitting there like, really? Okay. And with a mom like Blueface mom, how can you expect more from Blueface? So, in short, and I'm going to paraphrase, his mom said, one, he never wanted the baby in the first place. So she said, just like you got to respect if a female says, I don't want to have this baby, you got to respect the male that says, I don't want the kid. All right. So that was one of her explanations. The other one she said is he cannot jeopardize the relationship he is currently in, that he's been in for 10 years. Whoa, whoa, press pause. He's been in this relationship for 10 years. She may be the future wife, okay? And he can't disrespect that and go against her will. Well, hold on one second. He did a whole show with Christian Rock, pretending to be her boyfriend. He left his seed in Christian Rock, okay? And now all of a sudden, was that not all disrespectful if he was in this relationship with this chick for 10 years? That means he stepped out on that relationship. And so now that a baby is here, he's going to decide to be respectful, not show up to the hospital to put his name on his legacy, the baby boy that he created or helped create. That's going to be high level disrespect. But none of the other stuff was disrespectful to this chick in their 10-year relationship. It's the foolery for me. But listen, people, we're going to get more into this story right after this. All right, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and share a screen with y'all right away. Let's share this screen. So Christian Rock explains why Blueface wasn't at her birth. His mom gives her own story. Christian didn't invite the rapper to be with her to begin with, and Carlissa Sappho said that he didn't want to affect his relationship with Jaden Alexis, so that's why he wasn't there. The birth of Christian Rock and Blueface's son is already starting drama just hours after she welcomed her baby boy. Moreover, a lot of people blasted the rapper for not being there for his child's birth and for partying in Miami instead. However, thanks to some new information, we now know that that he either never planned to attend at all or that Krishan just didn't invite him. Our sources conflict each other, with one being the baddie star herself and the other being Blue's mom, Carlissa. First, Rock explained via Twitter her side of the story. So what she said is, I simply ain't invite him. I went to my city to have my child, Krishan Rock explained on Twitter. In addition, she suggested that Blueface is weird and maintained that she will always be her son's biggest supporter amid a sea of people that she feels threaten to hurt him. None of you weird A people ain't fitting to be around my son. I'm all he got. I'm going to do everything I can to protect them from hate and jealousy or anything. His name is Krishan, and he will be loved and respected. Okay, so point blank period. She said, I got my baby boy. I'ma hold him down. All right. So that was her message to the world. Meanwhile, here's what Blueface mom Carlissus had to say about her son's absence at the hospital. Blue ain't obligated to be at the birth. Didn't even want the baby. She read a comment about the situation on her Instagram live session. That's what I said. As women, we gotta respect. Because just like if she would have said she didn't want the baby, we would have to respect the woman's or the man's right to choose. Now he going to be a daddy, but he wasn't fit to be her man in that room and jeopardize the person he might be spending the rest of his life with. Might. Not he will, might. Okay. We got to honor and respect. We got to honor and respect. Why don't you tell your son to respect females, period, and stop running around being unprotected and leaving his seed everywhere he goes, okay? Blue is a rolling stone, but we'll continue. When we put ourselves in these type of situations, we got to honor and respect the outcome. So it's all on the female, and this is coming from a female herself, okay? We got to put our big girl panties and realize we slept with a dude that already had a ready-made family. Okay. I do believe we do have a responsibility in this situation, but does all the responsibility lie on one person? So this is his mom's side of the story. Okay, let's hear her speak her nonsense.
Blue ain't obligated to be the birth, didn't even want the baby. And that's why I said we gotta, as women, we gotta respect, because just like if she would have said she didn't want the baby, we have to respect the woman's or the man's right to choose. Now he gonna be a daddy, but he wasn't finna be her man in that room and jeopardize what he possibly, the person he might be spending the rest of his life with. So we gotta honor and respect when we put ourselves in these type of situations. We got to honor and respect the outcome. We got to put on our big girl panties and realize we slept with a dude that already had a ready-made family, and he can't come over here and play like this, because that would destroy his foundation over there. So he can't come over here and play house with this baby. If she want me to pull up and be on his behalf until he get there, I got you. But he can't go against the person that's had him for the last 10 years. It's bigger than that. So y'all got to understand that. You got to respect it. You got to respect his decisions in life, because just like she had a right to choose, he got a right to choose too. Now, do that mean he don't love his child? Absolutely not. That do not mean he don't love his child.
The woman has been holding him down for 10 years. All right. And so this is just reading exactly what she already said. He can't come over here and play like this, because that would destroy his foundation over there. His foundation was destroyed because he was already sleeping around. Okay. So he can't come over here and play house with this baby. Nobody asked him to play house, but he could have just stopped by the hospital, signed the birth certificate, and went about his business. And she want me to pull up and be on his behalf until he get there. I got you. Well, you just said he wasn't going to come to destroy his foundation for with a girl that he may be spending the rest of his life with. So now, if she wants you to pull up till he get there, you got her. Well, which one is it? Is it coming or not coming? But he can't go against the person that had him for the last 10 years. The mom is all over the place with her conversation. Her whole conversation just contradicts itself over and over again. You said if you want me to come till he get there, I got you. But then you said he can't go against the person that he was with for the last 10 years. It's bigger than that. Okay, so y'all got to understand. Okay, you got to respect it. You got to respect his decisions in life. Well, I mean, I understand his decisions in life and why they're all over the place, because his mama is all over the place. Because just like she said she had a right to choose, he got a right to choose too. Now, that don't mean that he don't love his child. Absolutely not. That don't mean he don't love his child. For more, listen, and then they tell you for more news about this couple, come back to their site. Listen, this is a hot mess. The mama's a hot mess. I mean, Sometimes you watch reality TV and you think you've seen the most shocking thing, and then here comes something else comes along, and you're even more shocked. He could play with Krishan so he can make a coin from a reality TV show, but then he cannot show up at a hospital because he ain't fitting to play house with her. But he played house with her for a lot on this reality show that those two did together, and then some. Because at one point he was playing something with her when he left his seed in her. Listen, guys, a whole hot mess, but the mama's a mess. So what do you expect from him? And yeah, he's grown, but he's a grown man that the mama is still in the business. She is one of these moms that until she leaves this earth, she's going to be all up in his business, covering every track that he missed with her nonsense. And that's why he'll probably never grow up. He will always be a Toys R Us kid. Listen, guys, chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. What do you think about his mom in this situation? I will say this about Krishan. You know, she got her issues too, but the fact that she is so willing to protect her son and she doesn't even want that negative energy around him, I'm happy for her. I really hope she sticks to her guns because she has a bad habit, you know, like many of us sometimes when it comes to these men that we feel like we really love, bouncing back and forth with him. He's toxic. She's toxic too. And together they're an explosion, a whole hot mess. Y'all know the routine. Chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. If you are a subscriber, thanks for watching and welcome back. Listen, everybody hit that like button, and I'll see y'all in the next video.